Welcome to East Lansing, Michigan, Spartan Stadium and home of the Michigan State Spartans. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will start this game off. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll start this drive firing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. From the gun. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Now the play fake.
And a goal.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. On the move to his left. Still running at the 40. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Spartans will hustle to the line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
And you see
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Keeps it on the bootleg. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. And we're even here in the 1st.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The inside handoff. Fighting off the defender. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Parachek. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes one man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Lining up trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bauer. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over Kansas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Quarterback on the keeper. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, going up top. Turns it loose deep. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm, but he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gates. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The aerial assault continues. Safe completion on the screen. Running with power. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Makes his connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Valentine. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Sanders. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Puts it right on him. Touchdown, Illinois! What a grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking to throw on second down. Got a man. It's Gates. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
After the short completion, it's now second down. Handoff from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They're throwing for it on fourth down. The completion well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Going up top on first down. He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bauer. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Getting some heat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. New Mexico State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Las Cruces for some time. They're up 14 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the quick grab. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now on second down after the good first down run. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Marsh. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's down to 22. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Spartans have moved it inside the 20. On second down, wants to throw it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to go up top. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He got it. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Valentine. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the play. Brings up. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parachek. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Wants to throw on 3rd. And they got him for the sack.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Spartans want to move quickly. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Using his legs, it's Valentine. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Fakes his man out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They try to pop a run on the draw, and he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Play number 9 on this drive. The play-action fake. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would love to have back. Trailing by 3 here in the 4th quarter, just didn't hit it as flush as he would have liked.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Bulls his way forward. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Using his feet to buy time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. He'll throw on 3rd down. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Akron went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab some serious attention. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Zips ever do that? It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Illinois offense returns to the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Working the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. And now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.